Hello, hello, hello. Mic testing. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Mic testing. Oh, hey, cool, cool. Thanks for letting me know that I'm audible. Long time. Uh, if you guys are new, this quest thing is really good, I think. I will be doing this only. It's awesome. I did not try system design. Let's see. Cache system design. Oh man, cache system design is also DSA only, but thought it would be business system. I think it's better to do this only. Learn something on the way. Hey everyone, what's up? If someone has question, feel free to ask on the right. So, hey Brahmajot, what's up? I'm good. How are you? Long time. You don't have to call me sir, bro. You can just call me by my name. How's your job going, Brahmajot? Long time. Mhm. Good time to buy. Any tip for lead 16 under? You should focus on 1700, 1800. That's the tip for you. I think if you're in TAN, it is too late to do CP. You should focus on hard lead code problems and then something more than what you're currently rated at. And then you should crack some other companies. That would be my advice to you. With work, you will not get much time to do CP. CP needs more time from you, ideally when you are in college. That's my opinion. Again, I feel like CP should be done when you are in college. Doing that with job, it's very tough. But basic DSA you can do with a job. Manchu Yadav, bro, that is thing because sheets will only get you so far. So you have to participate in lead code contests. You have to solve problem yourself. So that will only happen if you participate in contests. Otherwise, it is very tough. Anish, yes, welcome, bro. Again, you are smart enough to take your own call, but that's what I would suggest. I think good time to buy LeetCode Premium. I will also buy. My LeetCode Premium got expired recently. I will invest in this. My job is also very hectic, brother. That's why you will only find me streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not all days like I used to do, and also have some health issues. So, juggling around, taking one thing at a time. Same, same. Yeah. Akshat, what's up? How are you, brother? All good. Tomorrow I am going to release a video on top interview patterns. So let me see people would watch. Do you want a video? Yeah, I have rating around. I feel stuck. Can you guide me? Have solved need. Could give contest, bro. Give virtual contest. Live pool every day. Give virtual contest every day. Cool. And solve problems from 750 to 1950. So live pool, you have to go to this website, bro. You have to go to Bento, and then after this, you have to go to best way to solve unseen problems, and then here you have to select 1750 to 1950. Once you do that, and then start solving problems. I never say you should do it pattern wise. See this, like the sheet that I have opened, nowhere you will see what pattern it is. But still there are top patterns, and I get this comment a lot, and whenever I revise my problems after a certain stage, it is good to practice pattern wise, right? Like if there is already a wave, then I would rather not create a video on that, if you guys think already a video is there on that. But my video is generally going to be a bit different, because I'm going to tell what I did and what I do. So again, the plan is very straightforward. It's like nothing fancy. The plan would be just, it would be like a detailed version of this video, I would say. Nothing, nothing fancy. So if I go to the end, it's going to be detailed. So the topics and pattern, right? The first thing, it's going to be this. It's going to be targeting this angle. That's it. If someone has not liked this video, like this video, it's just about to get 400 likes. Sheet is good, brother. Sheet is good. Like as I said, right? Sheet is good to get you started. But is sheet good enough to crack 95% of the interviews? That's debatable. Right? But it is good to get started, because otherwise, see, the process is simple. But I think before the sheets exist, it's like market thing, right? So you have to sell stuff. But before all those sheet existed and whatnot, LeetCode already had a top 150 interview problem, right? They never called it a sheet or a fancy thing. So if where did that go? Study plan? So this has been there since LeetCode started, top 150. Now you could call this a sheet, or you could just call it like top 150 problems. It becomes a sheet, right? So now if let's say I have to give someone some advice, I would say that do this first. You can see there, right? Best for 3 months of problems, problem supports, high quality editorial, covers comprehensive interview topics. This is the only thing, right? There is no point of me studying segment tree because it is most likely not gonna come in 90% of the companies. So that's the thing. I am also a bit demotivated, so by so-called tier failed to secure internship. It's getting hard for me to stay consistent. Wipro, don't take too much stress. Lippool, you are taking too much stress. Bhai, I am in Wipro now, just joined. Yes, you can get bamboo. Nice name. These kind of questions comes to your mind when there is a doubt, right? In your mind. And that kind of doubt should not come to your brain. What does Kamali? Oh, nice. See this. If you watch this video, I think most probably these kind of doubts will go away from your mind. Codes algorithm, if you have an offer from both, then you decide, otherwise anything is better. If it is a startup like Zomato, then it's best. I would say both are good. You nowadays enterprises are also kind of moving very fast when it comes to development and all. But still, I've never worked at a startup, so no idea. What else, guys? There are 10 people over there. Are these 10 people like people who used to be every day? I miss the days when I used to be live every day. That was good every night. Should I also, what is CDS, brother? I have no idea. What is that? AI roadmap. Easy. Same question codes algorithm. Yeah, brother, it depends. So if you have offer from both, I would try to get offer from both. If let's say I go back to college, I would choose a popular startup or MNC. That would be what I would do. No idea, bro. Combined defense. That is completely your choice, Brahmajot. If you want to try, give it a try. Cool, let's start with something easy. Quest. Let's do quest. Array. Array stack, monotonic stack. This feels like a good start. We'll start with easy. This, I think, in array, I have to solve these three easy problems and then I'll go to next. Let's call this lead code quest. Is DSA needed for 3 years? Yes. Yes, based on do you watch Harkirat? No. Given an integer array nums of length, you want to create an answer to, and where answer pretty straightforward question. If someone is new, right, you guys should start just like this. That's how it should be. So if someone is wondering how to get started, just follow this stream and then start solving the problems. And nums2.i plus n is equal to nums of I, right? Return nums2. Let's see how far we can go in the quest, right? So like not today, but on the time, like so that will and also kind of will give some system to them, right? Okay. Something is going wrong with my stream. Not sure stream health. No data, excellent. Yeah, some beats are getting dropped, but that's okay. What's up, guys? What's tomorrow? I will probably change the title as well, thumbnail as well. It's been a while. Cool. Shuffle the array. Given n consisting of 2 n elements, return the array in a form of x1, y1. What is y? I just need to save that particular element, right? And then I can, where does 5 go? Then I'll just have to save that 5, right? So int save is equal to nums of save is equal to -1, or let's say save is equal to nums of 0, and int take is equal to nums of let's not int j is equal to n. Okay, or int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and the nums of I is equal to save nums of I plus 1, nums of I I want to do it in place. So nums of I plus 1, so you save is equal to nums of I plus 1, and then nums of I plus 1 becomes nums of I plus n, right? And the next time you will be making, so what we have done here is that 2 remains 2, but nums of I plus 1 becomes 3, and you have saved that. So in the next time what it will happen is that nums of I will become 5, which is correct, and you will save 1. Seems like it should work. Return don't really need J. We'll see how it goes. Oh, 5, 4. Next time what is happening is that I'm saving numbers of I plus 1. That I've saved 1. That means that I've saved 5. Right? And then I plus 1 is now 3. That is correct. Then next time when you go to I, which is 30, it has to go by 2 every time. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it is saying that array out of bounds. It has to be less than 0. So I is equal to this one. This is every time these numbers. Just for simplicity, I'm going to change it. Let's see what happens. Then this should be pick 3, put it there. Put 4, and you put 7. And then you put the elements that you have saved. Correct. Why it is saying that you are going out of bounds for this? This ideally should be. It should be like. But let me know if there are issues with the stream. I'm getting some. Yeah, now let's see what is the issue. 2, 3, that is good. 5, 4, that is also good. And it should be 1, 7. Right? What is the issue with that? Why is it still 3, 7? You are at 0, then you save that. Then you save 5 and 2 dozens, right? Okay, next time you are at 1, so you save 3. Yeah, better to just and do it in this space. This is very easy. So have to put nums of I will be nums of I and plus n. 2 2 plus 1 plus n. Damn it, bro, what is happening in this? You have these three and then you're gonna take this two. Very easy problem. Y equal to 0 started. Then you correct. Hmm. Finding the new iterator. Perfect. And then do it in a bit clean manner. Okay, so ideally it should be like I, J, and and then I should call this K, 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 K. K should be my this pointer, and then I should be this. So I and J are increasing, and then that's K. And this was the issue in the previous try also. I was messing up in this. Oh, they have started adding their ad here also. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna buy. How did you open it? Bro, you go to this problem set and then quest. That's how I opened it. Hi Bhaiya, can you explain this question? This is very easy question. It's just that you are given two arrays. You are a one array and then you have to print alternatively, right? So you have 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, and 7, right? So they say that first you get this 2, so this is one array, and then this is other array. They have combined it. What they are saying is that you first pick element from this array and then you pick element from other array. Pick from this array, then you pick from other array, right? That's how. Now it is a nice problem if you do it in place, right? If you don't use this nums2, then it is a nice problem. But like I'll solve it in that way also later. But that's the catch basically. Maximum number of this is nice problem. Int count is equal to 0, for int I is equal to 0. I don't need index if nums uh, max is equal to math dot max of max e plus I. If I is equal to 0, e is equal to 0, return max. Is this how it would work? Int max is equal to 0. I used to study a lot before getting a job, brother. 7 to 8 hours. And this is a fancy way of trying it. Okay, max is equal to max comma c plus I. I here is 1, right? So, okay. Blah, blah, blah. C is equal to c plus y. And then you do this. Okay, if I is equal to 0, then you make c 0. Perfect. Very nice. Amazing. Next level. I think that's how the quest look. So I have crossed this review. How do I review this? Okay, nothing. So this is, if someone wants to, how they start, I think there should be, this is a good enough. Like I have not tested it, but I feel like it is a good, because these are all easy problems, right? If you're very beginner, you should be able to solve, like you should learn and start with this problem, like question 1, question 2, and question 3, right? These are easy problems. So, but you learn a new technique in every problem. So, now let's go to array 2. This also easy problems, okay? How to escape tutorial. I am building projects and reading tips to adopt. Why you are doing both of these things? First, you'll have to tell me that. I use doing a count. I don't take questions, bro. Lost Varun bit track while applying stop DSA. Now back to grind for a Varun array. That happens with everyone, brother. Varun Aroda happens with everyone. Keep going. There is a new shopping thing. Help viewers shop your stream and discover stores. Mintra. Live. Do more video, bro. Happy to see your series. It motivates and many more for preparation. Ritesh Bose, I want to have one-on-one conversation. You can get book a 1 hour slot, brother. It should not be like that. You can book a 1 hour slot for tomorrow itself. This is 1 hour slot, 60 minutes. Tomorrow slot should be available, right? So feel free to do that. Like, if you don't want to take a mock interview, then You can just let me know. I have very limited slots now. Like before you book, you should always read the testimonials. 64 testimonials. That's pretty much very good testimonials. Thanks to everyone who have voted. Bro, I joined 4 months ago. I want to switch DSA. For Google, you only need to do DSA. Yeah, that's fine, Ritesh. It's your call. Just let me know if you want to do a DSA. Then you book a call accordingly. Okay, if you want to do a mock, then you just put that, like if you go to, okay, let me show you what I mean. So, okay, let's say I'm going to book this call, okay. So once I do continue, they ask me what is this call about. So always fill this detail here, that what is this call about, right? So if you want to, basically it's your time. So you guys can ask anything in that time. And you would only find 2 hours, that's it. And that too on Friday, Saturday, that's it. Don't have more time than this. Apologies. But you can ask general questions in the stream. Cool. I think there are so many people who were there in the live stream, but now since I stopped doing it, I am kind of missing them. But that, bro, you can book the 1 hour HLD, bro. You can just type there, it is you need guidance. I am not sure what is the confusion about. Yes, the career guidance is for 20 minutes, correct. It's just a hour blockage. You can ask any question. Only DSA or system design, both. You're talking about mock, right? You can take both mock. Based on the, always go through what I am, right? If you're new to the channel, before you book top mate, I would say go to this and watch any of this video, right? That will give you more idea about me, then only book a session, probably, so that you know, or you will get a sense of uh, credibility, basically. Wake up at 5 a.m. Wake up at 5 a.m. Study for 4 hours. Do the job for 8 to 10 hours. Sleep. Don't do anything else. Simple. Bulletproof. So you have a set of integers which originally contain all numbers. That's okay. Due to some error, one of the number in got duplicated into another number, which results in very popular question. So how do we can we solve this with sum? So 1 to 4, right? 4 into 5, that's 20. 10 into n plus 1 by 2, right? So that gives you 10 when n is equal to 4, right? It gives you 10. When, but here it is 9. Does that tell which got repeated? Ideally, no, right? Basically, again, these are easy problems. I don't want to. Don't want to put too much brain. As long as LeetCode submits it, I'm going to go with that solution. Okay, so this still, how would I find an element that is not there, right? So that is easy. So how that we can find is, after this I will call continue here, and then I will call sum is equal to num, and then answer of 2, 1 will be uh, n star n plus 1 by 2 minus sum, return answer. Again, you can use the XOR mechanism to find the first value. That is very much possible, but these are easy questions, so I'm going to treat them as easy questions. No need to increase the complexity by making them tough. But if you get this in an interview, most likely you will not get this in an interview. But if you get that, they'll ask a tougher variation of this where you will not be allowed to use the space. Its space is a hash. You will not be allowed to use that. You'll need two for loops, right? Like XOR method you're talking about, yes, you can definitely do that. That's why it beats only here. That XOR method is like you have to check the index, right? Whether that index already comes. So I'll treat this 2 as an index and then mark the element at 2 at negative. If a given element is already negative, that means that it is already there, right? See, that is there in my senses also. So let's try that. For int I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot I. Do I need I? Uh, do I need I? Do I need I? Do I need? Let's use I only. Yes, Riyansh, I am doing good. What about you? So basically, what happens here is, so int index is nums dot I. Okay. Math dot absolute of nums dot I minus 1. This is the index basically. Now, if nums of index is negative, then that is the element that is coming twice. Basically, answer of 0 becomes this element, that is index plus 1, right? Because we just did the minus. Now, and then you do the continue. Basically, like, or you can separately do the sum. It's not complicated. If it is not, then you are going to say is numx of this index is going to be minus nums of index. You're making it negative. So what is going to happen here is you'll mark 1 as minus 1. You'll go here. You'll mark minus 2, right? And then you'll come here. You'll see that, oh wow, it's repeated. And then I can break it here. Ja, ja, ja. I'm only gonna check. Let's see. 2 1 2 1. 1 2. Why is the answer? Why is the second answer wrong? Sum is equal to 0. Sum is equal to sum plus. That should be the case. Sum is equal to, am I doing anything to the sum here? Sum is equal to sum plus num. Oh, I don't want to consider the repetitive element, right? So how about if I do, yeah, I don't want to consider the repetitive element. Hmm. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay, you pick that, you make that true. Okay, we are going to save the numbers of index. The file, save number file. No idea. Hello, Divyam Gupta. Hello, Yuvraj. What's up, brother? Given an array for each, find how many numbers are smaller than it. For each number, you have to count. Again, this is like 2D array question. Or int I is equal to 0. These are good easy questions to start with. Even if someone is watching, do this quest. Return all the array numbers that do not appear in nums. Could you do it in without index, right? So they do not appear. How do you would you do it again? And mm, mm, mm. I'll use Stefan up. Do you do it in this? How to do this? No This content may reveal and take the risk. Encounters. No.